I had one of my patients very, very annoyed by the time he'd left me. Now, nothing I'd done, but he'd come to see why after only 2 months of having a wax removal treatment, he was still feeling blocked. And I looked in his ears and said, well, sir, your ear is full of very dark, very brown, very encrusted wax. What method did they use? Did they use irrigation, suction, ENT instruments? And the answer I got back was he'd used ear candling, not just once, but on a number of occasions. And he'd been reassured by the practitioner that all the brown stuff oozing out of the candle was in fact what had been removed from his ears. I hated to tell him, but this is absolute nonsense. No one had looked in his ears before the procedure. No one had looked in his ears after the procedure. And unfortunately, if you do a quick Google or ChatGPT check of whether ear candling works, not only does it not work, it's also dangerous. So fortunately, after 2 sessions, multiple different methods, so irrigation, suction, ENT instruments, back and forth, various different softening methods we used, we eventually got the wax out. Fortunately, he will not be wasting any more money going back to them, but please, if you think that you've got wax in your ears, see an audiologist, an ENT specialist, a doctor, a nurse who specialises in ears, but do not get your ears candled.